Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel SKYROKKETS. My name is Skylar and this is my 7th movie review that I will be doing today. Now, today's movie is going to be Mean Girls 2024, the 2024 version of Mean Girls, the musical version. If you didn't know it was a musical. Some people didn't. I went with my best friend actually, and she hates musicals. And we got to the theater, and then she found out it was a musical. She's like, "It's a musical? Oh, I hate musicals." I'm like, "You want to refund the tickets?" And she's like, "No, it's okay. Well, let's still go." So we went. And before I went to watch this movie, I heard a lot of people mention they didn't like it. So regardless, I still went and watched this movie in theaters. Yeah. So we both were sitting there, and it was the cringiest stuff. I'm trying not to swear. It's the cringiest stuff I have seen. Maybe not the cringiest, but it was definitely cringy. And we found it terrible and stupid. We were both just... That's all I can say for that. But I was cracking jokes the whole time, making fun of it. But maybe this was just because I went with a friend that didn't like musicals. Like, maybe if I went with a friend that liked musicals, it'd be more, like, fun. But she didn't like musicals. And so, normally I do. It's like, in that moment, I was just kind of making fun of it. So, I decided to watch it a second time. Because, like I said, I love musicals. And regardless of the negative reviews, I mean, I guess some people did like it. So, regardless of the reviews and hating it myself the first time, I thought it deserved a second chance. Because, Mean Girls. But after watching a second time, I realized half the songs I actually found catchy and entertaining. The other half were terrible and cringe. The acting with certain characters could have been better. It tried to be funny, but honestly wasn't. Like, mostly because they used the same jokes from the original. So it's like, I've seen those jokes before. It's not that funny. So maybe that's just why I didn't enjoy it as much. And the story was alright, because we all know it's just the same plot as the original, but with singing. So it was like, meh, it's just the same thing I've seen before, nothing special, but... Basically, it's a musical remake, but for the newer generation, is how I view it. So, that's probably another reason I didn't like it. Because, I have a 13-year-old brother, and I worked with teenagers for my last 2 jobs, but even they aren't as dumb as most of the teens in this movie. Like, this movie started to make me dislike the new generation because of how they were using TikTok and social media to, like, spread stuff, but also they supported stupid things that occurred in this movie and spreaded fake information. I personally don't like social media because it's just a waste of time, and I'd rather be doing other things with my life. But even with social media, the teens in this movie were just ridiculous with it, and that's one reason why I prefer the original movie. People weren't like, "Oh my gosh, like, there's this trend going around." Like, for instance, the Regina George challenge, when they were doing the Christmas dance and then she fell and then people were making it a trend. It's like, oh my god, that's so stupid. And then, like, when her mascara was running down her face, people were making that a trend. It's like, what is this really the generation now? Like, because I am this generation. I was born in 98, so I literally hit that mark of Gen Z, and I look at it and I'm like, if this is really our generation, I am ashamed. Like, I'm not saying I hate you, the guys that are Gen Z, like, I don't, but it's just the stuff we do. The stuff we do, sometimes it's just really stupid, and I'm sure some of you can agree with that, but yeah, I just probably didn't like it because it was a Gen Z type of movie, and it made Gen Z look stupid. I don't know, but yeah, I definitely prefer the original out of, like, all 3 Mean Girl movies that came out. The original was the best. People weren't using their phones to gossip and spread new stupid trends or rumors like they did in this one. And yeah, overall, I give this movie a 5 out of 10. 5 out of 10 stars, because the music wasn't all that great. Half of it was, half of it wasn't. I mean, it was catchy. It wasn't like great. It was just like, oh, okay, I could jam with this for a bit. And then like the script could have been better, or the acting could have been less cringy, I guess is what I'd say. I mean, the script was kind of okay. It's, basically the original. They could have made the high schoolers act less stupid. But that's pretty much all I got for this movie. Yeah. That's the end of my review. If you liked it, please like and subscribe. Even if you didn't like it, but you like my other videos, please like and subscribe. And I'll catch you with the next flick.